Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I just wanted to share with you the first pen, or I should say the first fountain pen that I've picked up and set up. And it was really easy to do. I was surprised how seamless this whole process was. So I just wanted to sort of share it with you because I've really been getting into letter writing again. I enjoyed it a ton during the pandemic. So when one of my friends was sort of pitched the idea of saying like, hey, we should do like more of a correspondence pen pal thing this year, I thought that would be great. So of course I found a new thing I had to buy to do that. But anyway, let us just talk through it. This is the Lamy Safari. This is a green. This is a standard version. I believe the green is one of their standard colors, basically. As you can see, it's got Lamy basically embossed into the pen itself. And I don't know if there's other things to mention. Lamy is very committed to Bauhaus design, so it's a very much no frills pen, and it's very like it feels like smooth plastic. So whether or not you like that is to you, of course. If I pull it out, it's got a fine nib on it. Let me just grab some cardstock and I'll just say hello. So got it really got it. This is loaded up with this ink, which is the Ferris Wheel Presses Emerald Gardens. I found these little samples are a really good way to try stuff, so I wound up buying a bunch of these just to load up some different pens with them. I love how what a dark green this turns out to be. Um, and this fine nib is pretty nice. I want to try a medium. I think a little bit more line weight would be cool. I tend to like flare markers and things that are a little bit thicker. But the probably the sort of you might like it or not thing about this pen is it does have a triangular grip. Let me see if we can. There we go. So I use like its traditional three finger grip on pens generally, so it works great for me. But if you are not a fan of that, that's worth mentioning. They do make other pens that are totally round. And I think also this is designed because this is one of their more entry level pens to make it easier to line up the nib because obviously with a fountain pen it matters which way you hold it. The nib is the shiny piece on top and then the feed is this black plastic on the bottom, and what that does is if I unscrew the pen, essentially it allows the ink in the um, cartridge here to flow down via gravity and osmotic pressure and other sciencey things. This is pretty easy to put on. This is a not part of the original pen. It comes with just a blue ink cartridge, which you can certainly use. The neat thing about these Lamy pens too is rather than just puncturing the ink, like pushing the ink cartridge onto the pin that's in here, there is actually, I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of. There are fins and a little stop. So if you use their ink cartridges. Basically, if you put the ink cartridge in and just screw it closed, it will puncture the ink cartridge if that's not a thing you are um, a fan of. And you may have noticed when I screwed this back on, the Lamy logo isn't here anymore. And that's because this is actually double threaded. So if you unthread it all the way and then um, do a couple different tightens on it, eventually it will get back. So, oops, I guess I didn't do it the right way. But anyway, I will fix that after the video, but there are basically two ways that you can thread it. And then you have this nice ink window here. Yeah, now we have the logo up. If you do it the other way, you don't have a logo. So personal preference, basically. But they make these in this kind of plastic, and then they also make them in a textured plastic. So if you like more of a matte finish, this is definitely very shiny, but it makes it really easy to hang on to. So anyway, that is the first pen that I've added to my collection. I picked up a couple other of this model because I liked it so much. So I'm going to load them up with probably different ink colors so that I can write things to friends in colors that they most prefer. But anyway, thanks for checking this out. This was my first sort of writing implement video here on my second channel. So if you came here from my main channel, thanks. I appreciate it. This channel is going to be much more focused on random stuff that isn't card making. So just FYI. So great talking to you. Hope everyone has a great weekend.